Hello, you beautiful gems. Luffy, Cobra on break. Cobra's on break. You know what's a great combination? Skittles and M&Ms. No, don't. That's a prank. Yeah, that's a prank. That's when you pour them all into a bowl and someone's like, hee hee, this is an excellent jape. That's no bueno. Hiding in the back now. Are you sneaking away to watch stream? Oh, that coffee's hot. Whoa. Oh, how's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm sorry for the late start. I had a migraine this morning. I slept in. And then I needed to have a shower and I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I was like, ugh, just do it. You know. 20 stream streak for Lofi. Captain said yesterday that they were on not to like de-shine your star here, because honestly 20 streams is crazy. The captain told us yesterday they were on a 69 stream streak, and I was like, oh, hello. Hi, miss. Are you coming up? Are you just gonna wander around my chair and meow at me? I know, right? That's what I said. I said, nice. Doing some mail stuff means I get to be alone in the back room. Oh, okay. We'll hang out here with you. I'm okay with it, yeah. Wait, we gotta do the thing, right? Even though Captain's not here, we gotta...
Nice.
Hi. Are you here for the stream? Is this your stream now? Yeah? Come on, get into your bed. There you go. Alright, I can set up cat cam now because I have everything that I need. I just petted Molly, and then when I went to push my cat cam button, I watched the little fur from my hand just float down gently into my coffee. Am I gonna drink it anyways? Yes. Are you gonna judge me? No. No, you're not. Hi, baby. I'm coming. But everybody wants to say hi. Give me a second, okay? Let me just get this situated. There she is. Miss Molly Beans. Yeah. I always think this is a gross story. I always think of that woman who went to the gynecologist because they let their pets sleep in their bed with them. And he had to fish out like a massive... They thought it was like a growth, but it was just all fur. I think about that a lot. It's my Roman Empire. There you go. That's from Lofi. So thank you. Oh, you ate one at a time today. That's nice. Huh. Listen, it gets everywhere. It's like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. But it's worth it because we love you. I have no more treats in my hand, silly. How's everybody else doing? Cobra, how long you on break for? Sleep in a bit. Nice. Monday was a PA day here for high school kids. My son had it off. And then we have May 2 for us soon, coming up. 20 more minutes. Excellent. Excellent. Well, today I'm very excited to show you all of... I did post some of them in the Discord, I think. But I'm excited to show you all the Korok designs that I came up with while I was in Calgary, sketching on my iPad. Look at that butt! Look at that butt! Look at that butt! Oh, I'm sorry. She was like, stop it. You being a good girl? Can I pet you? Are you feeling sassy? You feeling sassy? No. Okay. All better. I did. She's still like, motherfucker. I am not pleased. Oh, I gotta move those files because I downloaded them. I'm gonna show y'all everything. Why is this not? Oh. That's not good. Why did it show up? Sorry, give me a second. For some reason, it like didn't show the file type when I downloaded it. Because I also brought the 2 emotes that I made. Alright, let's see. Let's move these into... Sorry, I can't see chat right now, so give me a second. Whoops. And then these 2 are going to be moved into... Switch and emotes. Isn't showing off everything against TOS? Sure. If she had a flip-flop, you would have gotten it straight up. This is true. Let's go art, work in progress. Beep bop boop. Meow. K for Korok. Element OP. Oh, there they are. Okay, it works. Good. All right, well, we're gonna work on the ones that y'all pick. That one, and then just to show you guys the emotes. This one and this one. Oops, I put this one. Okay. So I'm thinking this might be our new love emote. Because I've never fully been happy with the one that I have. I don't think it's as readable. This might not be either. I don't know. I'm not good at emotes. And then this is a comfy one. I like this one. I like the little face going. Oh, excuse me. Hi. Can I help you? Where's my cat cam? Here it is. Hi. No. No. Get back in your bed. No. Walk on my... Such a goop. Lay down. Settle yourself. Will ya? Honest to goodness. What am I gonna do with you? Yeah, I don't know. So those are those. And then I designed a Sailor Moon sticker. I don't know if I'll have time to finish that right now. It's kind of complicated and big. But here are all of the Koroks. I know, Molly's just full on chaos mode. Can you settle, please? Yes? You thinking about... She just like so gently puts her paw on me because she knows it'll make me pet her. Okay, so these are all the Koroks that I designed. I love this little mushroom guy. I got a shy violet, which I think is very cute. I really love this little sleepy guy, and I love the lily pad. I think those are my first 4 choices. The daffodil, I'm not sure. Excuse me. The forget-me-not I don't think works at all. It looks like a little ghost. Which is cute, but not, I don't know. I don't think it works. But I think they're so cute. So I want to open the other Korok stickers that I made. Actually, what did I do with those? That's a good question. Did I make them last year? Or did I make them this year? Well, this is... Why do I have 2 link stickers? Okay, it is in here. That's just a sketch though. Okay, so that's not it. I think it must be this one. Oh, these are other emotes. Why do I have it saved as link stickers? Uh-oh, did I save over something I shouldn't have? I swear to God I was looking at them the other day, though. Yeah, maybe. So, fun story. I need to put in bubble wrap right now. In under 6 hours, I stubbed both pinky toes and somehow hit my knee on the metal part of my bookshelf. That's one of those. You know? Alright, wait a minute. Maybe... These are where all the work in progresses are. March. Oh my God, I don't know what I did with these. And now I'm really scared that I saved over them. Oh, there they are. Woo! It's fine. I made them this year. Wait, let's get rid of this. Okay, one, I can get rid of these. Okay. Because the thing is, I want to make sure... Okay, they are 3x3. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. I just have maple and blossom, clover. Okay. What are these then? I think this was just me. I don't know what those are. Hold up. Why was Clover so... Oh god. There's like a bunch of like see-through bits. Oh well. Not my problem right now. So if I do this, who should we do first? That was the exact sound that was made after I just laid down face first. I'm like, yeah, that's what you do when you hurt yourself that bad and you're like, ah, because it's the only thing you could do. Ow. Oh, they're still spicy. Mushroom first? Okay. I know, I think he's so cute. I think they're all so cute, but... I was trying to think of, like, different plants, right? Like the cherry blossom one. Because I think that's clever and cute. Let's do that. I'm gonna have these for YetiCon. What's a kudzu, Korok? What's a kudzu? What's kudzu? I'm looking it up. Japanese arrow. Oh, I can see that. Okay, maybe. I can think of something clever to do with it. An invasive vine that essentially took over the American South. Oops. That's no bueno. It's on the screen. Okay. Need to think about how thick the lines are. Okay, that's about right. I was a little bummed by the print company because I had placed them specifically in a like 3x3 space. But instead they actually enlarged, like, because I had purposely made the Clover Korok a little bit smaller within the space, like compared to the maple, for example. But they kind of like enlarged them straight to the edge so that they measured 3x3. So it made the tall ones look smaller because the shorter ones were the same height. You know what I mean? It's not like a terrible situation, but I'm gonna have to be a little more specific this time. Yeah, you want it to be the size that you set. And like, it's hard to tell in the proofs, right? Because they just send you the file with like the white around it and you don't have any size comparison. I spoke to a person in Calgary who was with his kids and was like asking me a bunch of questions about like what, you know, programs I use and techniques I use and stuff like that. 4x4 is large. My link stickers are 4x4, and I think I'm gonna do this Sailor Moon one as a 4x4 because there's so much detail that I want to put into the moon. Also, hi, VOD Art. How you doing? FCT! Watching you be productive unlike me. Listen. You say that, but my hair is still wet from having a shower, and I started stream half an hour late. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Hi, FCT. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. What's new? Anyways, I was talking to a guy in Calgary who was with his kids, like asking me about my art and stuff. And when he asked me what program I used and I said Photoshop, he was like, "What?" I was like, "Photoshop." He's like, "You did all this in Photoshop?" I was like, "Yeah, I know it's supposed to be a photo editing software, but like back in the day when I was learning digital art, it was like what I had access to. They hadn't made Clip Studio or, you know, I don't even know if they had Illustrator yet. So like, these are the tools I learned on." He looked at me like I had 3 heads. It is Wednesday. Did I say Happy Tuesday at the beginning of the stream? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It sure is. Good Lord. Photoshop was industry standard for a long time, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I said to him, I'm like, it really is an old dog, new tricks kind of thing. Like, I have all those other programs. I literally have Clip Studio Paint. I've tried. I have Procreate, and I used Procreate on my iPad to sketch, but I said to him, I was like, I'm so used to doing, I don't know if I should outline these dots, or I think I should because they're like a little bit raised. It would take me longer to learn to do what I do in another program. And it just seems like if it's not broke, don't fix it. Having said that, there are probably faster ways to do what I do, which is, I don't look into that. I think it was more, it wasn't like he was saying, I think it was more in his experience, Photoshop was only a photo editing software. He had never even thought that artwork could be done in Photoshop. Do you know what I mean? Bye, Cobra. Have a good work. As a fully traditional artist, I can't imagine trying to learn a program. Well, I mean, even for this, well, here's the other thing. Like, I got a new tablet. I finally got a tablet with a screen on it. Do you think I can draw directly on the screen? No, I struggle so hard. This is why I have it, partially because I stream as well, but I was so used to so many years to having an unscreened tablet, so drawing down here and looking up here, that like I actually struggle if I move the software down here and try to draw directly on the screen. Whereas other artists have been doing that for years now. I have a hard time with it. I'm getting more used to it on my iPad. But it's certainly not easy. For me, at least. I also don't do a ton of sketching. And I probably should do more. And I will say that like streaming has helped me to be more sketchy. And more sketchy. No. It's helped me stretch those muscles because again, it's really hard when a lot of the art that I make is either for conventions or for clients, and so there's not a lot of room to be bad at things, mess around, play with stuff. You know what I mean? Doodle ideas or whatever. Because it all has to be finished, polished work. So I struggle with that unfinishedness of sketches. Your medium is also locked to physical. I'm a heathen and use my mouse for pixel art, so there's that. Power to you. It was interesting. Also at Calgary, I was talking to someone who paints miniatures, and they said that they didn't even like using like 3D printed stuff. That they felt like it was a shortcut. And I was like, I get what you mean. And I think if people are just 3D printing and not polishing and hand painting and adding a bunch of details, I could see you feeling that way. But I think 3D printing as a base is a useful tool, especially for custom stuff. Yeah, they were kind of trying to be a bit elite about it, and I was like, doesn't make you better. I honestly need to go find more artists to chuck money at for more arts on my PNG tuber. Yeah. Like, it's fine if it's not what you want, but don't look down on other people who do use it for what they create. Having said that, I've had conversations and feelings at conventions when people are not designing their own 3D models. They're just finding them online, printing them off, and then selling them at conventions. Because then I'm kind of like, okay, where is your creative input in there? And should you be profiting off? You know what I mean? It's like plushy patterns and stuff like that. Like, and I know a lot of the 3D printing stuff is like free to use, but I don't know. Having said that, you're talking to someone who does portrait art of characters that are heavily copywritten and IP'd and makes money off of that. So, like, do I have a leg to stand on? I don't know. I don't like that kind of stuff. Everyone let everyone do what they want if it ain't hurting people. Yeah, but it gets tricky when it comes to selling stuff and being within a market. I think for personal use, fucking do whatever you want. Do you know what I mean? Hell, if you're a young artist who is learning how to do stuff and you're making just pictures of your friends' OCs, go ahead and trace shit. Like, as long as you're not selling it or claiming that it's your own art, or you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Tracing and referencing or heavily referencing is a valuable tool when you're learning art. It can be, right? But it gets trickier when you start to sell things and when you want to make money. Usually free to use, not to sell yeah, that's my experience as well. Yeah. It's like free for personal use, not for commercial use. Hi, Queasy. How's it going? Comes down to credit, I think. If they're claiming it as their own design, then flip-flop to them. Yeah. A lot of the free STLs are paid, and paid ones have please don't use this for commercial printing. Exactly. And there's definitely a couple booths that I see at cons where I'm like, I am unsure if you designed those yourself. There was one recently. They were actually a neighbor of a friend of mine, and they were selling 3D printed props. So like the moon wand and different anime props. It was at AnimeCon in Ottawa. Excuse me. And she asked. She was like, "Oh, do you find these designs or do you come up with them?" And she was like, "No, I 3D model them. Like I go into ZBrush and 3D model them myself." So I think there's an element of ownership there, even though it's obviously, you know, the original designs are copyright. But there's an element there where she's like, I have put my own touch to this. I have thought about how it would be produced in a 3D, you know, space and gone in and sculpted it to create that. You know what I mean? And props to her, she made a freaking killing that weekend. Flip, flop, flip, 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 flip. Clarification, they don't like that stuff for when people are gatekeeping and shaming others for using tools. Yeah, 100%. Selling is a different game, for sure. But the big mouse is the only entity large enough to actually go after people. Yeah, everything else is just a cease and desist. I'm stressed. 3 days away from work, but no actual rest. Moving and such. Oh, are you moving? Moving into your wee place? Are you getting settled? We'll do. Pokey dots are hard. So, I have news because I am probably going to visit my brother for the Victoria Day long weekend. I'd actually prefer to call it May 2 because fuck the monarchy. But I am going to bring my tower, and my brother is going to install the ramp he has for me and also clean things up and make it nice again. And probably do an update. Which means I will be able to stream Baldur's Gate. So that might be our like game of the summer. I know I'll be like late to the party. My friends and I were talking about how like art-wise and convention-wise, like this is going to be the summer of Baldur's Gate, and then by the time the fall comes, it's probably going to die out. Just the way it works. People were frenzied for it at Calgary. It was wild. That PG-3. Don't underestimate the Tolkien estate. They are brutal, apparently. Yeah. I just know the mouse is the one yeah, especially at conventions. Well, but it's gotten better because when I first started doing conventions like 10 years ago, it was in convention policies like Artist Alley policy that like you could not have Disney or Marvel art at your table. You would not be allowed. And now they've kind of gotten rid of that since all of the Avengers and all of that, the Marvel universe expanded, I think, and they got more. They're still quite fussy about their princesses, but they got more into, I think, the convention side and the fan side of things through Marvel. And so they've become more relaxed in that aspect. I haven't heard as much about them coming after artists, but it used to be quite bad. Last day off and still not done. I have to go back to work tomorrow. Edge. I'm sorry. Speaking of, I need to call the brother quiz. I'm living for the Carlick and Halston cosplayers. Yeah. Would like to say Aquist or make Queasy feel better. Aw. I hope so. That's what I'm here for, friend. Halston cosplayers are wildin', literally. Also, the mouse owns Marvel and Star Wars now, so maybe that skewed my view. Yeah, but again, I think them getting into that space introduced them to more of the convention. I want to say like etiquette. I don't know. Just maybe understanding that fans run the sort of Or just understanding that maybe it's not as good a look for a giant conglomerate to go after like a small time artist for selling $20 prints. You know what I mean? And that it's somewhat free promo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They did the math. Somebody there did the math. And was like, oh, this actually helps. Create more fans and helps promote fandom in general. So let them take the pennies. I had so many people at Calgary asking me for Bucky art. Like, and I've had it in the past, but it's rare that I've had like so many in one event. Be like, do you have any Bucky fan art? Like, I don't know what was happening recently. To move coffee. Hey, Captain. I mean, Bucky's hot. Straight up. Like, no question. Yeah, wins the battle, but not the war, Queasy. I literally bought a Final Fantasy print from someone, and I haven't played the game. People love getting things with their fave character. It makes them love them more, I think. Just like the print. That's nice. I love that. I love when someone's art calls to you, even if it's not something you're a fan of. Like, that's as an artist, that's a huge compliment. To be like, I don't know who these people are. I don't love, like, I haven't played the game or watched the thing, but I love the way that you have drawn this. That's also why I love like subtle fan art. Like, there's some great landscape stuff. My friend Jillian has done ones of, like, for example, the air temple from Avatar. And like, obviously fans of the show can recognize what it is because there's like bisons and, you know what I mean? Like, there's definite clues and symbology. But even if you didn't know, like, it would just be a beautiful print of this like mountain temple. Do you know what I mean? I kind of love stuff like that. Where it's like, if you know, you know, but it's also just cool art. Right? Like look at when The Mandalorian was coming out and the like all of the art that was shown at the end credits of like different scenes. Oh my god. I would hang that shit on my wall. Which is also why I like the portraits that I do have, like the watercolor ones have like a fine art twist to it, because that's kind of my thing. Is I want people to have art that looks like art, that's also their favorite character that they can like hang on a wall or, you know, have displayed in some way. I love tattoos like that too. Where it's like certain symbols, and when you're a fan, you're like, is that? And they're like, love that shit. We're gonna custom t-shirt with those vibes. We'll put in Discord. Yeah, Easter eggs is my calling. Exactly. Bucky is my third stream boy. Bucky or What's his name? Oh my god, what's the actor's name? Sebastian Stan. I keep threatening to cosplay Bucky after I get in shape more. Do it. Don't even wait to get in shape. Just do it. Well, also the actor that plays Bucky is also... Yeah, exactly. Sebastian Stan's adorable. Oscar Isaac, though, is my... He's my top. My number one. That man is very beautiful. I should do some like Moonlight Night or whatever. Moon Knight. Moonlight Night is from Sailor Moon. Okay, but what if he also played Moonlight Night? I'd watch it. I don't even care. I'd watch it. I'd watch Oscar Isaac read the dictionary. My tattoo is sort of that. Yeah. Sebastian, I've been watching his movies, TV stuff for years. Nevermore is a shape. It's a Bucky cosplay shape. Exactly. Fuck waiting, man. Honestly. Do the thing. Anyone who would judge you for not being the right shape is not the people you want opinions from in the first place. Tom Hiddleston, very beautiful man. And yeah, he has a voice. Tom Hiddleston has a voice. See, I am a better simple burb who needs more Black Widow and Maria Hill in my life. Ugh, a buddy cop movie with those two? Come on. Also, simple burb who needs to go pick up some groceries. Okay, go get your groceries. Remember, boycott Loblaws. Womp womp. Loblaws. In Canada here for the month of May, we're boycotting a grocery chain that owns a good chunk of our groceries and has been price gouging and bragging about their shareholder profits while Canadians are struggling to afford food. So for the month of May, a large amount of Canadians, and hopefully even more will join in, have been boycotting Loblaws and its subsidiaries, which includes like No Frills, Shoppers, oh my god, it's a huge list. PC Express, Superstore, Independent. Anyways, we've been boycotting to send a message because we want them to sign a agreement that the government put forward that prevents unnecessary price hikes and price gouging. So far they've refused. But like, it was very funny because like 3 days in, they put out this statement that was like, there's like all this false information, and it's like, you wouldn't be putting out this statement if it wasn't fucking working and if you weren't fucking scared. So fucking be scared. Yeah, I've also been going to Walmart. Not super happy about that either, but this month is about Loblaws. Like, normally I do avoid Walmart because that's another whole issue. But as far as Canadian, the Canadian situation, I also have I'm lucky to have a farmer's market near me, so I can buy local. Fun story, I went to see a National Theatre live production of Coriolanus, which Tom Hiddleston was in. The intermission, an elder lady was in the bathroom line ahead of me and said, a college class must need to see this play. I've never seen so many college kids. I didn't have the heart to tell her it was the power of Tom Hiddleston, straight up. Yeah, they've had the CEO, who's named Galen Weston, he's a real piece of work. He has said some shit that has made everybody angry. Because the government actually, the parliament actually brought him in to like testify about the price gouging. And keep in mind, even before the pandemic, before all of this happened, Loblaws was actually charged with price gouging. They were setting the price of bread, and they had agreed with all of their cronies to like hike up the price of bread, and to the point where they were found guilty and they had to pay out. Any Canadian who applied for it could get a $20 gift card that they had to pay out in order to like set it right, kind of thing. It's pocket change in the end for them, but it was and that was before the pandemic. And so they brought him in to the parliament to answer for the reason that the price hikes were so bad. And he was crying about how the cost of transport and the cost of this, and like, oh, we're like barely making any money as it is. I'm just a poor billionaire. I can't possibly cut the prices of food, and it's not up to us. And then like out of the other side of his mouth, he was like, hey, shareholders, we're going to give you a 15% payout hike. We're making crazy profits. Like, you can't tell people that you're, oh, Drons is raiding in while I'm on a rant about price hikes and inflation. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Aquagem. My pronouns are she, her. I am a variety streamer and freelance artist, and we're working on some stickers today. How's everybody doing? Imagine setting the price of bread in Canada. Yeah, across Canada. Okay, you actually gotta go now. Queasy, go get your groceries. Agreed. Yeah, straight up. I heard a rant was happening and had to drop by. Hi, Lady Al. Welcome in. Welcome. We're working on some Korok stickers. I've sketched a whole bunch of them here. I'm very excited. There's some that I made already, which I can show you here, actually. Let's get rid of this guy. So we have this little guy. We have this little guy. He's Irish. We have this little guy. He's Canadian. And we have this one's my favorite, honestly, the cherry blossom. So I was trying to come up with a bunch of flowers that could also work, because in the game, in Zelda game, they all have leaves for faces. But I thought it would be really fun if some of them had like flowers and stuff. So that was why I came up with like shy violet here. This one's a daffodil. This one's a holly leaf, because I thought, oh, and this one's a lily pad. That's the word for it. Kirk Luxon, thank you for the cheer. Oh my gosh, how's it going? Thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. We successfully ejected the evil alien robots from the planets in our star system today. Yo, awesome. Congrats. That is a success. What were you playing? Did we get a shout out? No, Cobra's not here. Let me give you a shout out. Ba, 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 ba. Hydrate. Uh-oh. I drank all my coffee. Also, I I think I need to wash my water. It's not smelling great. I'm gonna be 100% honest. So look here. Okay. That was the end of my coffee. That counts. Oh, Dyson Sphere. Yes. Yeah, I need to wash my water container. I think I let it go a little too long. I gotta remember to do that tonight. Anyways, yeah, I was ranting about Loblaws and their two-facedness. And like, keep in mind, a lot of these grocery stores got like bailed out during the pandemic. Like, they were given money from the government so that they could keep paying their employees and like set up, you know, safe ways for people to shop and stuff like that. And so like, Canadians are pretty rightfully pissed about it. And Galen Weston has made some extremely let them eat cake comments about it. And just generally been a little shit. And so we're kind of done. And we're gonna send him the message for the month of May. To be like, actually, fuck you. Only 2 faces? 5 faces. 12. 100. I mean, he genuinely is. Like, I want y'all to look at everything owned by Loblaws. Where's it good? Does it have, I need a good map that shows like a list of Loblaws stores to boycott. Month-long boycott of Loblaws owned grocery brands and stores begins. Oh my god, it wants me to subscribe. Stop it! Oh, you bastard. Globe and Mail. Why is this difficult? Oh my god, why? Why? Okay, here it is. Bring this over here. Do this. When your boycott list is behind a paywall, I know, right? President's Choice, No Name, Exact, Blue Menu, Joe Fresh, J Plus, Teddy's Choice, PC Splendido, Bella Tavola. These are all like the Life Labs, which is actually where I usually get my blood work done. PC Organic. These are Atlantic Cash and Carry. These are out in the East Coast. Superstore, Dominion Stores, Esso Gas, Fortino's, Fresh Mart, like, they own all of this. No Frills, No Name, Pharmaprix, President's Choice, Real Canadian Liquor Store, Real Canadian Superstore, Save Easy, Shop Easy, T&T Supermarket, which is an Asian grocery store that they bought, Super Value, Value Mart, Wellwise, Wholesale Club, Independent, and Zehrs. It's brutal. Like, they own all of this. Oh, this is... entire month of May, we're asking for reduction in prices by 15%. We're asking Loblaws to remove member-only pricing where customers are forced to sign up for a PC Optimum card in order to receive sale prices. If shopping is taking place at Loblaws stores, we're focusing on purchasing loss leaders, right? So like the brands that Loblaws has to pay out for and doesn't own. Tips for boycotting. So here's, again, here's the list of stores. Here's the list of brands. These are alternatives. They give us alternatives of where to shop, which is awesome. Ontario obviously has a ton, which is great. But yeah, so it's for the month of May. Fuck Loblaws. And maybe next month we'll do a different one. Maybe next month we'll do Walmart. Like, I think there's power in solidarity and understanding. There's a lot of apathy in the world that has built up over the past few years. People feeling powerless, people feeling like it doesn't matter, both between voting and voting with your wallets, unionizing, all of those things. And there really needs to be an awakening of, you know, ants versus the locusts or whatever, grasshoppers, you know, from A Bug's Life. No, it's not A Bug's Life. What's that movie? Isn't it just called Ants? It's just called Ants. But the idea that there really are so many more of them than us, that they profit off of our labor, that they profit off keeping us believing that we have no power to change anything, and that it is too hard to make any change on any sort of meaningful scale. And it genuinely isn't true. I don't think we have any. No, yeah. I think it's mostly Canadian. Yeah, don't buy President's Choice. If there's President's Choice in your stores, don't buy it. I will post it in the Discord. That's an excellent idea, actually. That's smart. Let me write that down, or else I'll forget. Post boycott list in Discord. And I think the other thing the boycott has done is made people realize how much is actually owned by Loblaws or by a very few companies. Because in Canada, the grocery chains are ridiculous. There's really only like 3 or 4 of them. It's like everything's either owned by Metro, Walmart, or Loblaws. You know what I mean? Now, I think, sorry, to get back to the art, I think I should make his body like a mushroom body. Like it should be like an off-white color. And just have the leaf face. I think that would be cute. Right? Oh, the other thing. I wanted to ask is what games you guys want to play on Friday? You want to play Cult of Lamb? I'm always down for Cult of Lamb. You all know that. There were some really good Cult of Lamb cosplays at Calgary too. God, I love doing conventions. They're so fun. I know for some artists, I think they're, you know, like they are a lot of work, and don't get me wrong, I'm exhausted by the end of it. But like I also get so jazzed up. You know what I mean? I don't know, I get so excited. The murder trivia game's fun. Yeah, we can definitely play murder trivia. You could also play like You Don't Know Jack or I like my husband really loves Guesspionage because you have to guess the percentage. It's almost like a Family Feud situation where like they're like, we asked 100 people and they all said this about their washing machines or whatever. Like it's like that kind of thing. And you have to guess the percentage of people that said that out of 100. Drawful? Well, I want to save Drawful for our draw together stream. Because that's a fun like drawing game. We could play Gardic Phone though. That's another drawing one. give him stubby little legs. I've been working on the latest Nebnacine book cover this week. Because it's like architecture, it's like pulling teeth with me. And I keep like being like, right, I did 5 minutes of drawing. Now it's time to play Minecraft as a little treat. And it's like, no, you need to do more than that, actually, in order to get this done. It's exhausting. Yeah, I can't share any of it with anybody because it's all NDA. Like, she hasn't released book 7, 8, and then I'm working on cover 9. So the cover 7 and 8 are done, but I can't show y'all anything yet. I still want to find someone who's gonna read the books. I'm so curious if they're like good. And like, bear in mind, like, I don't care if they're good or not. She's gonna pay me either way. So like, my covers are good. That's all that matters. But I'm curious, and I don't have the time to read them myself. You know what I mean? They're like dystopian sci-fi. So it's like in a world where the oceans have all been turned to acid. But there's a lot of like technology and I don't know, like weird spiritual stuff and alien races and things like that. Like I don't because they like travel into the dream world and the conscious and the subconscious. Like there's just a lot. There's a lot going on in all of it. And yeah, I'm just so curious if any of it's like good. Okay, how are we feeling about that? That's okay. Stop putting jazz in my lo-fi. If If I wanted jazz, I would put on jazz. Well, seriously, I don't know. Who likes horns in their lo-fi? I don't know. All I know is not. It's a different genre. It's not what this is. I want a gentle beat with chill synth, whatever, you know? I don't want the toots and doots. I need to make another layer so that I can erase what I need to erase. Oh my god. I just realized I didn't take the chicken out of dinner. I think I have some frozen burgers. Might have to go. Hey, Ike, how's it going? What's new? I'm making a little mushroom korok. It's just a little guy. You know? Just wrapping up winter year 2 in your Stardew game. Finally completed the community center. Oh, nice. Wow, you got all the fish too? I feel like the first time I played it, which I guess was on the Switch, took me ages to get the fish. Like, I was definitely in, like, year 3, I think. I'm trying to figure out what indecisive bisexual disaster would sound like if it were a sound. You know what it would be? I can tell you what it would be. Have you ever seen Road to El Dorado? You know when they're like both would be good. That's the sound. That's it right there. Both is good. Yeah,
Fat
exactly.
Cat Bottom said I got asked to be a judge at the upcoming cheese fair. I'm going to be a cheese grater.
Thank you, FCT. Thank you for that. I suddenly thought of that child saying, I just want to look at them though. I don't know that one. What was that? I had everything I needed for a while and was just hoping the cart lady had a red cabbage because I forgot to buy seeds in summer year too. I see. The stinky cheese. Wait, I'm gonna show you the little clip of both is good. El Dorado, both is good. This is taking a long time. Blah, 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 blah.
My dear lords, come, let me show you to your temple. Right. Temple. Step aside.
Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Just give me the clip.
Then perhaps I could prepare a glorious feast for you tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Which would you prefer?
Both is good.
Both is good. That's the one. Also, it's an excellent movie. You should absolutely watch it. Oh, now the music turns off. Pretzel. So to my luck, she had it in day 1 of the night market in winter. Oh, nice. That is very lucky. I mean, she does often have red cabbage. Or like semi-frequently, I want to say. How did I do the other ones? How do you do this? Okay, yeah, I didn't. What did I do for the name? Yeah, I didn't like touch any of the edges. That's okay. That's what I wanted to be sure of. I just realized I'm still in the art. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have seen the GIF around the internet somewhere. The GIF. The GIF GIF. There's also an implied blowjob in that movie, which is great. And also, Elton John does the soundtrack. You have an idea? Okay. Ad break. This is funny because it makes it look like eyebrows. Road to Shelterado. She's so good at it. This low-key looks like a Animal Crossing leaf, and I'm okay with that. It would be BG3 spoilers for me? That's okay. Just do it. I'm not a huge, like, avoid spoilers person, frankly. Maybe run it by like Alistair or someone and see if they think it would be like that bad. Excuse me. It's kind of big. Okay. Well, I mean, you could also wait. Like I said, oh, I don't know if you heard this. For the long weekend, here in Canada, we have the May 2-4 weekend coming up. I think it's the 18th, 19th, 20th. I am going to my brother's house, and I'm bringing my tower with me so that he can do a bunch of stuff, including put more RAM on for me. So then I will be able to play BG3 on stream. I have wanted so badly to play it myself, but I've held off because I want my like first experience of things to be with y'all. So I think that might be our like long form game of the summer. Do you know what I mean? It's just me playing through BG3. Okay. I just installed Star Wars Jedi Survivor to play this month. Ooh. Is that the one my friend Sam had a credit in writing? Wait, let me look it up. Recurring writer on Star Wars Adventures. Wait, Star Wars video game. No, Jedi Battle Scars is the one that she has a writing credit for. She's written some books too, but okay, I need like an off, like a yellowy off-white color, or maybe more, yeah, like that. Mushroom. Sent to DM, cool. Yeah, see what Alistair thinks. I'm so focused. Oh my god, I just remembered. I have microwave popcorn. That is so excellent. Alright. That is very gray, isn't it? Maybe we have to go a little bit lighter. Yeah. Oh. There's always one. What a cutie. I've almost finished one playthrough of BG3. Gotta do 2 quests and then finale. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm so excited to be able to play. My brother's gonna fix my computer up, make it all good and healthy. Update everything that needs updating. Get rid of anything that you can get rid of. Put the new RAM in. And then we can play. Maybe I'll play some during my birthday stream. I gotta work on the schedule for that. Alright, let's get a good green in here. Need to do it on that one. I meant to do it under this. There we go. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Exactly. I'm not gonna put the shading on yet. Oh, I didn't realize that all these didn't get updated. Well, they still looked a little dark. Let's lock this. Do this. That's better. Oops. Those aren't supposed to be on there. They should be on the lines layer. Let's duplicate. Here. And then merge it down. There. Oops. I was on the wrong layer. Just want to make sure all the edges are good. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the shy violet. Oh no, maybe I'll do the lily pad. I really like the lily pad. He looks so calm and peaceful. See, the music's been good lately. I can't fault it. I know. Let's do this really quickly. Take it back. Let's do this. And let's put this back up. Yeah, this is what. Make sure nothing's leaking outside the lines. All right. Happy with that for now. Let's do. Throw all this in there. Honestly, I might play DMC4 tonight. I need to play Stardew faster. I mean, whatever works for you, my dear. All right, let's do a little Shy Violet here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like itching for another long form game. This month in the SMP, we're going to be taking on the Stronghold. We don't have the dates yet because we're still voting on it. Loki's gonna let us know. Excited about that because that's like one step closer to the end, which I have never been to the end. I've never had Elytra. Plus, I hope I get to play with Sport because it'll just be funny. Reminds me, I need to update the print shop. I haven't done that recently. I need to take pictures of all the bookmarks. Because now that they have tassels, which is very fun, by the way. Ginger Island. I've never been. They brought all that in after I stopped playing.
You really mustn't, darling.
I mean, if you could count this as jazz, I'd say this is fine. Just don't add any horns. Suddenly be like, don't do that. Should I put... I think that's better. Oh my god, Molly. You are such a cheek. You scared me. No. You saying hello? Okay. Her with the moon pillow cracks me up. She'll like try to rub herself against it, but it's so like not solid. daughter made herself popcorn, and now all I want is popcorn. Ollie, leave the phone wire alone. Honest to goodness. I feel you. Mother. Settle down. Oops. Forgot what I had in my hand there for a minute. It's gotta come in more. How is lying like this helping you? You're like half on, half off. Pizza time! I want pizza time! What time is it? Oh, it's only 4:17. It's nowhere near dinner time. Oh, I'm suddenly so hungry. And it doesn't help that I can smell microwave popcorn. Well, how am I supposed to get anything done? You know that? just settle down. Groceries acquired. Fridge doesn't work, but groceries acquired. Oh no! Why doesn't the fridge work? Have they not turned on the electricity yet? Oh no. So you're waiting on a replacement? You know, when I think of sorry, when I drew this, the thing that I think of most, and while I'm working on it, the thing that I think of most is the shy violets from Alice in Wonderland. You can learn a lot of things from the flowers. Oh, especially in the month of June. Oh, in a golden afternoon. You know? Putting juice in mom's fridge for now, okay. Oh my god, she actually settled down in her bed. Look at that. She's just like a little orange lump, but...
Hello there.
Hi, Wonder Dane. How's it going? What's new? I almost said Happy Tuesday again. Holy moly. I don't know why I keep thinking it's Tuesday. What's new? How's it going? I use this melody for my last MMA entrance without the lyrics. What? That's awesome. Oh, that would have been so cool. I'm glad that it's permeated your psyche so much. Okay. Oh, there's one more. By the way, I just started playing Enshrouded. If you still need a Zelda fix, then I recommend that game. It's a survival game, but it's very Zelda feeling? Really? That's curious. Enshrouded. Oops. Enshrouded. Game. Survival crafting, action RPG combat, set within a sprawling voxel-based content. Interesting. Let's see it on Steam. I should definitely get some friends. I don't know. Interesting. Thanks for the rec. What do you like about it most? Me. I want to get back to Valheim with friends. Oh yeah? Do you have it, Ami? Or have you been looking at it? Ami's been trying to get me into Conan and the Dune game when it comes out. Into everything. Yeah, it's true. I'm not the biggest fan myself. I'm not a fan of Zelda games. I just saw Neebs Gaming playing it. Ah. Wonder Dame plays Conan. Okay, oh, first let's do their little shy face. How you doing? Okay, what's a violets look like? Violet lavender. This is can learn a lot of things from the flowers. Yes, okay. All right, need to cook food. It's almost 11 p.m. here, and if you have to have dinner, dude, get some food in you. Been on the road all day? You've been traveling? Okay, so if I were to color this, I think I'm gonna make the bottom a very like kind of dark brown. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, a few friends of mine wanted to do a half marathon run just for fun. I was stupid enough to let them persuade me to join. Why? Why is that stupid? You had to travel far to get to it? Spill that. Oh, I forgot this little guy. Because I still hurt from all my extra training. Oh, for my match. Promised myself May would be more relaxing. Ooh. Yeah. Probably should have not done that then. Okay, this is kind of like a bright purple. Why does that look so dull? Am I out of my mind? Why does that look so dull compared to the color here? Why does that not look like anything in the color? It's because I'm in CMYK, that's why. Which I guess makes sense, but oh god, that's yucky. Huh, interesting. Ami, I need to hit you up for how to color shit. Yay, color theory. Yay. Ah, it looks so muddy. Okay, This one's definitely gonna be Trixie. Give it something to vibrate off of, like orange and green. Right. Well, I'm about to do a yellow, so... Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to play around with this quite a bit. I wanna do... Right, gonna treat myself, so gonna put on music and make lasagna. Ooh, fun. Well, thanks for stopping in, Wonder Dane. It was good to see you. Stay well. Take it easy for the rest of the month, maybe? Just a thought. See, that's not dark enough. You're welcome, dear. Take care. Okay. Oops. Need to do that. Just lower this a little bit. That goes there. Jazz. I can't and won't have it. Okay. I feel like that's what I want to do on that one for now. Unless do one more like tracks. Like that. And maybe even more. Yeah. Whatever this just is. But also, Oops. Just realized something. I think I gotta put the light stuff on a different layer. Darker stuff. Last thing we need is like an orange. Like a yellowy orange. Kind of like that. It's even worse on my other screen. It's fine. I can fix it later. But it is cute. I like its little expression. All right. Okay, let's put all that in its own thingamabob. Violetta. Violetta. Also, let's take the sketch off. Hold up, let me fix the lines here. Fix my stuff again. Okay, and then spots. Okay. Who's next? Oh, lily pad. god, inking a circle. My favorite. Sorry, did I wake you up? This looks so pretty. God, being able to rotate the canvas at will is like such a game changer. Before I had this version of Photoshop, I had like the old CS6. And like like having this makes such a difference, especially with someone who is left-handed and like throws my elbow way up in the air whenever I'm trying to get the right angle. OMG! Cobra's back! What's happening, Cobra? Are you home? Are you done work? You survived. Not home, just done with work. Gotcha. I'm gonna order something for dinner. Oh my god, there's a place near me called Big Bone Barbecue. It does like pulled pork and ribs and stuff. Oh, I need to stretch out my hand. Such a good girl. Wish there were more games like Cult of the Lamb that have like Twitch integration. Cobra, are you excited to take on the stronghold? I hope we get to do it together. So what I had was a pesto pizza with grilled chicken, asparagus, mushrooms, and leeks. That sounds so good. Also very like spring coated. Like asparagus and leeks. Okay, driving home. Okay. Drive safe. I think you can still hear me while you're driving, right? I was saying, I was asking if you were excited about doing the Stronghold, and that I hope we get to do it together. Back! Got a last minute project dropped in my, in your lap. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. By the way, Lofi, congrats on 200 followers. I was in your stream when you hit that. Alright, this music's getting... So, I just FaceTime with my sister. She ends the talk with, anyone ever told you that you got resting pissed off face? Wow. I think your sister and I would get along, actually. And I'm like, that's because pissed off is my natural emotion. Oh, good lord, Wonderdane. Resting pissed off face. I've got resting lich face. I just look half dead all the time. Very exciting! And it happened on stream, so it was cute. Yeah, exactly. My sister and you would definitely hit it off? Good, good, good. Does she also kick your ass in chess? Just wondering. She can't even play checkers. I took all the smart genes in the family, so my 3 siblings are dumb. I guess that means they're good looking. crack myself up. Oi! It's so easy. You keep setting them up. You keep setting them up. What do you want me to do? Oh, I got cat hair on my. Those are definitely two different sizes. Okay. I drilled at your gym pics. I have no memory of that. Gonna go make some food. It has been a day. Go get your food, my dear. Also, Dane, I thought you left like an hour ago. Didn't you make something to eat? Go to sleep. You're eating, okay. What you eating? Why not? What did you say you were going to make again? I forget, everybody was... Well, actually, Ike distracted me with pizza. You definitely hit it off with my sister. Yeah. Oh yeah, lasagna. You said you were gonna make lasagna. That's right. I do have a memory of that. I do have a vague memory of that. I'm gonna move this down just a smidge so that you can see. Lotus. Chopping down this 1 kilogram of lasagna while watching you stream. Amazing. Amazing. Did you make it from scratch or you just throw it in the oven? Because, like, if I was hungry at 11 o'clock at night, lasagna would not be the thing that comes to my mind to, like, make. I didn't kill the cow. So not from scratch. Oh my god. So you cooked the noodles, made the sauce, ricotta, fried the beef up, put it all in layers, smothered it in cheese, stuck it in the oven at 11 o'clock at night? After traveling all day? Yeesh. No, I agree. Like, fresh made lasagna is much better than frozen. 100%. But like the thought of everything, all of the steps, this made me tired. Look, I'm yawning. I'm yawning. Could never be me. Cooking helps me relax, yeah. So make it was my way, just turn off. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. Just my brain is very like steps oriented. So if I don't have a ton of energy and something is like too many steps, I'm just like, I love this cute little guy. He turned out so good. I'm gonna put the lotus on a separate layer. I gotta start the mental workout so that it's at least somewhat symmetrical. There are these like lotus type pods. Oh, Molly's realized my husband is home. That I am working on for the book cover. Except they have to have like people inside them. And they are kind of a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not cleaning before tomorrow though. That crap stresses me out. Lasagna is just easy for me to make. Done it so many times now. Yeah, that's the other thing. Once you have a recipe down, it definitely like your brain, it makes it easier for your brain for sure. Like, I would not have chosen a dish that I've never made before. Yeah. I've only made lasagna from scratch a couple times, which is probably why my brain's like, whoa, too many steps. Well, you know what I might make tonight? See? It's breakfast for dinner. Do you ever draw Kratos, by the way? I'm cosplaying him later this year. What? That would be awesome. I want to see your Kratos cosplay. And no, I have never drawn him. I don't do a lot of video game art because my thing is more portraiture. That's why I haven't made any Baldur's Gate stuff. But with the graphics side these days, it become easier to do game characters. Yes, for sure. No, I agree with you. It just hasn't been something I've done. Oh, you know what I need to show you? I need to show you my friend Brian's God of War art. What's his last name? There it is. So he's Vietnamese, so he does a lot of like Vietnamese themed art and stuff, which is beautiful. But he has, wait, where is it? He has a Kratos one that he did that is like stunning. I actually bought both of his Kratos works for my... There's the Ninja Turtles. For my son. Is it just going in cycle? Oh, there's a Baldur's Gate one. You know what? I need to just scroll down and find it. There it is. Look at this. Like, come on. So good. And he does it on with ink, and then he goes into Photoshop and like touches it up. Very, very cool. Wait, what are you saying? Lasagna from scratch is so rewarding though, for sure. We once made pretty much everything down to the sauce and the pasta. We made 2 batches of pasta sheets. One was spinach and the other was tomato. Oh, we use dry ground spinach and tomato to make those. Yeah, the spinach sheets would be really good. Making the pasta yourself is just a whole other level of lasagna. I always get fresh pasta for the sheets for sure. Yeah, his stuff blows me away. I don't know if I could find the other. Look at this. Oh my god. I love his stuff. There's a Last of Us piece that he did. Although his wife Jillian, who's also an artist, does an amazing Last of Us piece too. I'm trying to find the other God of War piece that he did. That's Kratos fighting. There's an X-Men one. It's kind of cool. He's really good at combining like graphic style. Kratos fighting. What's his face? Her son. Here's another Last of Us. Star Wars. These are all commissions. This is all stuff that he did during the pandemic. What the heck is it? Oh, there's this other Last of Us one, which is very cool. And then there's that damn God of War one. There, that's part of it. I don't know if he has the whole thing. It's so cool. I don't know if he has a better one. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is. This is it. So I got both of them. You've seen that piece? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. He's an awesome artist. And his wife is also amazing. Wait, I'm gonna gush about his wife for a minute. Because she was the one I was talking about, did like the air temple. Jillian. Like her Colossus one. There it is. No, this is the Fire Temple one, sorry. This is the Fire Temple, which she just recently finished. There's her Ellie. Walking around the con, like everybody has this piece. There's her Witcher. Like just stunning. Like look at this. The Totoro one is so cute. Oh, I think this is, yeah, this is the Air Temple one. You can't see the top of it though. That's just like a close-up. Let's see if I can find a better one. There's one of the World Serpent. Just a pencil sketch. That's the start of the Air Temple one. That's her Hogwarts one. Yeah, I don't think she has a full Air Temple one. Yeah. They're both very cool, and I'm glad I know them. Anyways. A little tangent there. Let me see your link here. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. I can see the similarities for sure. Very cool. Very cool armor work. Yeah, really neat. Give that a follow. Hello. Okay, so that's the Lotus. And you know what, friends? I actually think I need to pop off and get dinner started. So let's search for someone to raid. Let me save this for a minute. What do we got? Who's around?
Positive.
Debbie Cat's doing some art. Steve Najarn's doing some art. How long he's been on? He's been on for 2 hours. Thank you. Oh, you just missed him. He just showed up. It doesn't show on the screen when I'm on just chatting. What else? Who else is around? I feel like it's between Witty, Debbie, and Steve. I feel like we haven't rated Steve in a long time. Let's go to Steve. Where's my... Please join me for the raid if you can. Jumping off, take care and have a nice one. Okay, take care, Dane. Stick around for the raid if you can. Thank you so much. And I will give you your follow raid messages and your sub raid messages. And I will give a shout out to Steve Najarn Art FCT. Thank you. I'm going to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had fun. Tomorrow is going to be some chill gaming. Gonna play some Coral Island. Get our mer spouses. Get them involved. I'm gonna slap on the end credits, say thank you for all the bits, the raids, the love. Y'all are wonderful. Make sure you give Steve lots of love when we go over. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you soon. Bye!